Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of my September Ipsy bag. So let's get started. First, I got a bronzer from Item Beauty. This is Cheek Money in Vibes. So Item Beauty, and maybe their bronzers are Cheek Money and the shade is Vibes. And the full-size version of this product is $18, and mine is a pretty cool toned shade, and I have used this today. I'm wearing it today for my bronzer contour, and I used it yesterday also. It's really smooth. It puts down product really well. Like I said, it's kind of cool toned, so I keep that in mind. You know, it's perfect for this season because I don't have any tan at all, so I don't really need a warm terracotta toned bronzer right now. So I'm liking it a lot so far. Alright, next is, I don't know if you say Doucce or Doucce Freematic Blush Mono in Zen Orange. And it's a very small, of course, sample size blush. It reminds me of the sizes that the Balm Cosmetics will send for their blushes and highlighters when they come in the bag. And the full-size version of this runs for $14. And of course, I've given Ipsy my preferences and my skin tone, and I've told them that I prefer, I like orangey blushes a lot. I like coral colored blushes a lot, rather than hot pinks or something like that. And so this one in particular it does have an orange coral undertone. It's very just neutral. I'm also wearing it today, so it's not going to be like my Milani Luminoso, very coral. It's a very neutral color shade. It's almost a bronzer shade, so it's really nice. It could go with just about anything, so I like that a lot. Also, it also delivered really well. It's really smooth going on. Next, I got a makeup brush. This is Suva Beauty 180 brush, and the full size, which I imagine this is, runs for $22. So that's great because the bag costs $10. This says that it is a multi-purpose makeup brush, blends cream and powder to perfection, and it also says that it's cruelty-free. This brush shape and size, I'm sure I'll find a use for, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to end up using this for. I did try to use it for my contour, and it probably could be good for a very carved out contour, but lately I've just kind of been doing more of a rough, broad, more bronzy look. So I'll have to play around and see if I end up using it more for under eye powder or what I'll find a use for, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Alright, next is a mascara. It's Tarte, and it is Tarte Cosmetics Big Ego Mascara in black. And the full-size version runs for $23. I believe all Tarte Cosmetics products are vegan and cruelty-free, I believe. This says that it coats lashes in ultra-black pigments and gives them dramatic lift, length, and volume. It even doubles as a conditioning lash treatment thanks to nourishing and moisturizing panthenol and vibez. So that's great. The brush is very big and fluffy, so if that's the type of makeup brush that you like, then that might be something for you. That's not usually the type of makeup brush that I gravitate towards. I like my makeup brushes to be tapered and have a really small side to them, or a really small end, so that I can get in all the really tiny corners and get all those really small lashes. I found that for this one, I was having a hard time not, hitting the skin and getting black marks on my skin. it seemed to deposit the actual mascara really lightly. So also this could be good if you like to do very light layers of mascara and do multiple layers. So it's not gonna deposit a ton of product and instantly clump all your lashes. So that's good. And I think it did do a decent job lengthening. And then volumizing, like, you know, you could do multiple layers to get more volume. And then lastly is the POREfessional, of course, cult favorite. Tons of people love Benefit Cosmetics, the POREfessional. And then I did not necessarily know that they had this. This is the Hydrate primer. So the full size of this is $32. And I was really interested in this because I do like the POREfessional. If you've never used it, it is very much, I imagine that it has a high amount of silicone or dimethicone. It's that slippy texture, so it definitely fills in your pores, and it leaves your skin with that really smooth, almost slippery feeling. I have very dry skin, and so those primers are okay to me, but they're not my favorite. But then hydrating primers, I find usually don't actually do anything. You know, I mean, I'm gonna put on moisturizer before I put on my makeup. So a hydrating primer, I've just not really found one that I feel like actually does much of anything. So I was very pleased with this because I feel like it's the best of both worlds. It does what the POREfessional does. It filled in my pores. I could tell immediately. There's definitely, you know, a high, I'm sure the ingredients, there's dimethicone or some kind of silicone high in the ingredient list, and so it filled in my pores immediately, but it wasn't quite so slippy of a texture. I felt like it was a little bit more tacky, which I like because I feel like it's helping my foundation to actually stick to the skin. So I really like this. I feel like I'm going to use this most of the days that I do my makeup, and so I'm wearing this today also. I mostly concentrated it kind of in my T-zone here in this under eye area where I feel like my pores are a little bit more visible, on the nose, on the chin. So I was pretty pleased overall with the bag. And then of course Ipsy is a customizable subscription bag. So when you sign up for a monthly subscription, I believe you can pay monthly or pay ahead for the entire year and get a little bit of a discount. And it has you take a quiz so that you can personalize the bag. You can tell it what your skin tone is, what products you would prefer to have, and then you can even go in and continue to personalize that if you say, okay, I've gotten an eyeshadow every month for a year. I don't need any more eyeshadows. You can go in there and tell them, hey, hold, put a pause on the eyeshadows. So I really like that about Ipsy. I've done some of the other subscription boxes like BoxyCharm and some of the other ones, and it is just kind of a surprise what you're going to get, and you can't necessarily tell them, hey, I don't want these things. So I feel like you get a pretty good amount of your money's worth, and I love getting my bags each month. So I hope you enjoyed this review of my September Ipsy bag. Please subscribe, please like the video. If you subscribe to Ipsy, I would love to hear what you got in your bag and how those products are working for you so far this month. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!